Alrighty, baby number 4. Sue just got home from work. We decided to come out and take a look at him. I actually tagged him earlier. He was snoozing, so I figured I'd take the opportunity so it wasn't quite such a rodeo. I come out. He was just born. He was barely able to move around, and I got mom and we got him tagged. So just figured I want to show you. I don't know if you can see the other two behind. Follow one of the mothers, but there's the other two, and the third one's down by the rest of the herd. We've got a lot of animals ready to freshen right now. I got like 1 or 2 that could drop tonight, probably half a dozen in the next couple of weeks.
We're hoping not, though.
Right, they're talking snow tonight, which it's hard because we need the moisture, but with little calves, it makes it kind of miserable. But if they got a good mom, they're pretty tough. We've had it happen before, and hopefully it's going to snow, and then it'll melt, and we'll be back being like this. So, but we'll see. It makes it hard on them. See how it goes. He's getting lunch right now.
Pretty soon, little calf, you can play with them two over there.
All right, well, it snowed. We got 3 of the babies here. They're doing fine. Just you'll worry about them a little bit. The new one's way up in the woods. You can't see her, but she must have took her baby up in the woods. So everybody seems to be doing fine. The snow just makes it a little hard, but they're tough. They're tougher than we are. In a couple of days, it's all going to be gone. So just figured you'd like to see the babies, make sure they made it through the snowstorm, and they're just fine. I can see I can see mom, I can see the little black spot behind her moving around, so the new one's doing fine too. Alrighty, well, I love looking at calves and watching the calves, but there is a little bit more going on the farm than just the cows. We're getting towards spring, and I'm trying to get my equipment back in order. This is my loader tractor, or my dad's loader tractor. I took the backhoe off. All last year there was an oil leak on it, and it got so it was actually pretty significant. It seemed like every time I jumped on it to use it, I had to put a little oil in it, hydraulic oil. I was hoping it was just a line. What I really was hoping was that it was maybe a loose clamp on a hose because it was leaking back here. Turns out with the loader, you have this whole frame is like an oil reservoir, and it's actually got a crack in the frame here. I cleaned it up. I found the leak. It leaks a little bit in the front, a little bit on the side. I could weld it up, and I could try it. And if I didn't have access to my nephew, I probably would give her a whirl. But my nephew Jason, he's a professional welder, and he really does a good job. And I've got him talked down to come down here, and he's going to weld it up for me. The only issue would be he can't get it to back, or at least not very well. I do not think it's leaking back there. I think it's just leaking in 2 spots. But if it turns out it is leaking in back, the only really way is to take the loader right off so you can get on the back side. I'm hoping I don't have to do that. So anyway, so there's that oil leak. We're gonna get that fixed. There was an oil leak on the backhoe too. And I've got a ram here. It's come off the outriggers on the backhoe, and the seal's out of it. Problem is, I don't know if you can tell, but the rod's bent. So I gotta probably find a new rod. I don't know if I can have that straightened or not, or maybe even find a used ram. There's always something. It's farming is with equipment. I guess it's anything, not just farming. But when you have equipment, there's always repair. There's always trying to keep it up and going, and it gets expensive and it gets kind of annoying. But it's really annoying when you have oil leaking all over the place and you jump on a piece of equipment and it won't work because it's low on oil and it makes a mess. So I'm trying to fix that up. So anyway, I was gonna film showing me taking it all apart. I didn't do it. I got in a hurry. Probably a good thing. I had a few choice words to say. Things never go the way you want them to. But we filmed this. Maybe when it's all done, if I get Jason to weld it up, maybe next week, hopefully he gets welded up and I can show you it repaired. So anyway, that's going to be it. We're going to go to the gym and that's going to be it for the week.
So you're trying to say the farm could be a money pit?
The farm is a money pit. I hate to admit that. I really do. I guess for some people, maybe it's extremely profitable. It's never been really profitable for me. Maybe it's the way I do things. I don't know. Seems like every time I turn around, I'm dumping money into it, but it's kind of an addiction, I guess. I can't help it.
But we love our little calves.
We do love our calves. Makes it worth it. Alrighty, we're at the gym today. We're gonna do a little back workout. I'm gonna keep it quick and simple. That's what I've been doing lately, but I want to get in and out of here. I'm gonna do some deadlifts. I'm gonna do some pull downs. That's gonna be it. Probably not gonna go super heavy. I'll go fairly heavy, but I'm not gonna go super heavy today. A couple of warm-up sets, 3-4 working sets, and that's it. So I'm gonna warm up here. All right, second warm-up set. And like I said, we'll work up. I'm gonna do like maybe 3 sets of 3, something like that. Maybe 4 sets of 3. And we're gonna be done. All right, 315, I'm just gonna do 3 reps. And then I'll start going up. I'll wrap my knees up and we'll see how it feels. Wrap my knees up. If I don't, it's just, for me, it too much risk, I guess. I don't need to be injured, and with 2 fake knees, I gotta figure I need to support them.
Didn't the doctor at one point say you shouldn't go so heavy?
Doctors say a lot of things. Okay, 365 by 3. This would be what I consider my first working set, really. It's not super heavy, but it's heavy enough, makes me work. I don't know. Probably not going to go a whole lot heavier. Maybe up 100 pounds, we'll see. .415. Not gonna throw the belt on yet. I don't really think I need it, but my next set I'll definitely need it. My next set, depending how it goes, probably will be my last set. But we're here at 415. We'll see how it goes.
it's a little tough.
We're not going to show that. Struggled a little bit getting my belt on.
Just a little.
Just a little. All right. 465 by 3.
If a woman was doing that,
Huh?
they'd have all sorts of comments.
What was that?
I said if a woman was trying to put that belt on, there'd all these sorts of comments.
Especially if she's trying to put it on me, huh?
How much was that?
465, which, I mean, it's up there, but it's nothing to brag about, but it's good enough for today. Good enough. Alrighty, I'm just gonna do 3 sets of pull-downs. Sue's always on me saying I need to mix up, do something different. I have done this machine before. It was with my son. It's probably almost 2 months ago now, but I haven't done it since. And I liked it, so it's just a little different than the pull-downs over there. So we're gonna do 3 sets of 10, and then that's gonna be my workout.
That was
You know,
10?
Right now, Sue's saying I don't know how to count. Okay, so I did 12. I'm feeling pretty good. We'll do 12.
How much weight is it?
Not much, really. It's 140 pounds, I think.
Okay.
We're going to go all the way to the stack, which is 200, but that really shouldn't be too much of a problem for me. All right. Set number 2, I think you had 180 pounds.
Yeah.
One more set. Last set, 200 pounds.
So everything, yeah, if I try to reach out. So I'm okay if I like. Yes, keep it here. I can't. Yeah, clear my joint before I can do anything. But I cannot lower my arm from
It's funny, it's different. I can feel it. It's good. It's a good thing. All right, we're done
So,
for today.
I'm not that bad.
Not that fat, what?
Not that bad to tell you to try new things.
Oh, no, you're good. No, perfect.
Not that fat. Huh.
My hearing ain't so good. Alrighty. I know it was really short and sweet, and doesn't really seem that hard, and it really wasn't, although, I mean, 465 for 3, I was pulling fairly hard. I wasn't at my max, but it's up there. It's not too bad. Not gonna lie, lately my motivation hasn't been what it should be. A lot of it has to do with my elbows hurting, which on the pulling movements, they don't hurt as bad as on the pushing, but I can still feel them. But I think a lot of it really is just the time of year. I am getting more focused on, you know, my cows are having calves, and I'm worried about them. I'm worried about getting my equipment going and start thinking about spring. And it's the farmer in me. My mind kind of goes other places. So it's not that I don't love lifting, because I do. It's not that I don't want to stay in shape, because I do. But when, in the wintertime, after I get my cattle fed, that's pretty much my focus. That's all I'm thinking about. It's all I want to do. my mind goes to other places now. There's other things I'm thinking about. So I'm going to slow down. I'm going to slow down even more as we get deeper into spring. May, we'll see how things go. There might be a couple of weeks in May where you don't get any lifting. Might just be all about the farm. I think it does me good sometimes to knock off, especially with the way I'm feeling. And I just, the time's not there, and even if I do make myself go, my mind's so much on the farm that it doesn't pay. So I tend to stay home and just keep working, which I think is not a bad thing. So anyway, hope you enjoyed it. I love coming to the gym. I'm going to keep coming to the gym. I really hope you like looking at the little calves, because Sue and I love having babies. It's fun. Love watching them, and knock on wood, haven't had any issues so far. Praying to God, literally praying to God that you know, He takes care of them and we get through this calving season without any issues. It's been good to me all my life, and hopefully it continues to be good to me. So we'll see you next week, and who knows, maybe the workout next week will be a little better. Maybe not, I can't guarantee it. So, anyway, have a good day. We'll see you next week.